Looking for an update about how we just wasted an hour. Oh, shit. We went into a spot we call Oak Flat. We were hoping to make an adjustment on the stand setup because we were dealing with swirling winds in there. And we walked all over the property, and the wind was just all over the place. We spent a solid hour in there, and we feel dumber after we left because we didn't figure out anything. Like, the wind is just, I don't know if it's because we're close to a lake. I don't know if it's because it's a big block of timber. There's kind of some rolling hills, but it's nothing like we haven't dealt with in Wisconsin. And I've just never seen a spot or hunted a spot where the wind is swirls like that. But either way, we just burned an hour, feel dumber. We're heading to hunt now. Hopefully we have a consistent wind to the spot we're going tonight. We got 3 good bucks in this spot. They were all about 20 minutes after daylight, or 20 minutes after dark last night. But we got really good weather, best weather of the trip so far. Fingers crossed, one of them slips up tonight.
September the 9th tonight, day 7 for us here in North Dakota. We got a beauty on our hands. Finally got that cold front we've been looking for. We got one last weekend, but it's a little cooler than last weekend even, so brand new spot, we've never sat it. We got 3 really good bucks in here, and last night they were in here about 20 minutes after dark, so they're flirting, and it was a lot warmer last night, so we're hoping that this cool weather will get them up early, just early enough we'll get a crack at one of these deer. But this spot just lays out really nice. We can see a long ways. We should be able to get eyes on them if they're in the vicinity, and feels right. We got a cool northwest wind blowing right in our face. It's all gonna come down to this. We waited to get in here on the right wind, the cold front. Just need one of these big boys to mess up, and we're gonna be in the chip. So got a couple hours before dark. We're hoping for early movement, get some does in here first, and be sitting pretty. So now we just sit back, relax, and hope one shows up. JP says that I gotta paint up. That's why we haven't killed, so give her a shot. So you're getting bait. Yeah. Get that track, come right down. Yep. good sign. They're up plenty early. I mean, that was before 7, so hour and a half before dark they were on their feet. One of them big boys gets up earlier than he did last night. He's going to be in trouble, but we got the best conditions. It's really starting to cool off. That sun drops, and it's going to be perfect. Hey guys, welcome back to another First Light in the Field. We are out in North Dakota right now chasing whitetails. And I wanted to touch base on the Origin hoodie, which is an awesome piece all season long. Early in the year like it is now, we wear it as an outer piece. As we move in later into the fall, we kind of build it into our layering system. Great foundation for both the Catalyst and the Solitude, and even all the way into the Sanctuary late in the season. Just a great overall piece. It's got a hoodie, face mask, which I'm not wearing right now, but temps cool off, bugs come out. I like to slip on that face mask, throw up that hood, and if you haven't already, check out the Origin hoodie at firstlight.com. on the shot, but I hit him, looked like dead smack right in the shoulder. He ran, I don't know, 40, 50 yards, stopped. He was kind of sitting there staggering like he was going to go down. He sat there for a little bit, teeter-totter, and then he got a little ground under him, ran about, I don't know, 40 more yards, and he's laying there right now. There's a lot of arrow hanging out of him when he was running. Not really sure what to think. Good thing is my Luminox lit up bright, so we can see where he's at. I don't know, a shot like that, he's either dead or, I don't know. Worries me, he's still laying right there, head bobbing a little bit, but I'm just gonna give him time. We got time till dark, but I don't know if I pulled just a little bit. I had to have. Just a waiting game. I mean, I can see that Luminant plain as day from here. He's probably only 80 yards from us bedded right now. Climbed out of the tree, sat up there for a good hour. We gave him time. He ended up getting out of that first bed, and you could tell he was hurting pretty good. He stumbled probably 4 or 5 times, laid back down, and then we were watching him. I could see the Luminoc. All of a sudden it looked like he was doing circles, and he looked like he fell off the dike, and he let out a beller, which is kind of odd, which ever since that point, that was like 30 minutes before we got down, we haven't heard a noise over there. Fingers crossed he's piled up there, but with a shot like that, it's way forward. I don't feel good about it whatsoever, but it's one of them shots. He's either dead by now or he's not going to be dead. It's a brisket shot, so fingers crossed he's piled up where we last heard him, and we walk over there and find him. So let's go take a look. This must have been where he come onto the dike. He's got to be right here. There's blood all over these leaves. I don't know if you can see that. There he is, buddy. It's piled up. Holy smokes, I don't know. That shot was so forward. That doe had me picked off, and I just rushed the shot. I mean, there's nothing else I can say. I rushed it, pushed it forward, but man upstairs is watching over us tonight, that's for sure. He's piled up right down here in the cattails. One, two, three. Well, here he is, September the 9th. Brand new spot, never sat it before. We got a cold front. We had this guy and 2 other bucks coming in here. I wouldn't say regularly, but they were showing up, and we figured all we needed was a cold front. We dubbed this guy Cha-Ching. We call this spot Bingo. And wouldn't you know it, probably 20-25 minutes before dark, he followed a doe just exactly the way we drew it up to happen. Right in, 18 yards, and when I drew, the doe kind of got a little freaky, and for whatever reason it kind of threw me off kilter, and I rushed the shot, and I mean that's plain and simple. That's what happened. Hit him forward. We were unsure on the shot, and he only went probably, I'd say 70 yards. He bedded up, got back up, bedded down. That was the last we heard of him, and replayed the footage, and we were just super questionable on the shot. It's forward. We got down, picked up where we last seen him, and there he was piled up. So just an awesome deer. All the velvet hanging off of him. That's a first for me. He was velvet last night. He shed it either this morning or today. So pretty sweet deer, and unreal start to the season. We had, you know, Jim and Hunter and Mike, they all killed last weekend. And then it was back to the grind with Brennen, and man, day 7 provides just another awesome North Dakota whitetail. Couldn't be happier, and season's on a roll. We're just gonna keep hammering.